Good morning, welcome back to Cumbrian Homestead. We're on the 16th of May and I'll just show you what I'm up to this morning. So I've treated myself to some of these, I've joined the Halo Club, Halo Club, tomato rings, whatever you want to call them. Decided to splash out, give them a whirl. Anyhow, I was watching Terry King, as I do quite frequently, and he mentioned about the drainage holes on the bottom being a little bit on the small side and just widening them. So brought my drill down. I think we've got a 5mm bit in there. So I've done the first one. It's literally only by about 1mm or so. So that's what I'm going to do, take Terry's advice on that, and then we're going to install them in the big greenhouse for the cucumbers. Then I've got some more seeds to sow. I think I've shown this before, but these are multi-sown stew-on onions, but there's a lot that really haven't germinated, and even though we're getting quite late on, as I said, it's 16th of May, I'm going to sow another tray, because even if I don't, there's not enough time for them to mature into full onions, they'll certainly make very useful spring onions. So that's the plan for that. I'm going to sow some more of the Rasada F1 cherry, because I only got 2 germinated, so I'm going to do some more of them. Pot up a couple more chrysanths. The other ones I did, gave a load away actually. I had far too many, to be honest, but I potted these up there, a mixture of white incurve, I think they are, and these are regalia. The peas will be going out either tomorrow or Saturday. That's the second lot. The first flock now are flowering, so I should be getting first harvest within about a week. So anyway, that's enough of that just for now. I'll get on with these and then I'll come back to you in a little while. Well, it's lunchtime, dinner time, whatever you call it. Dinner time for me, I guess. Sown the stew-on, multi-sown. Just chucked a load in, to be honest. And the tomato Rasada, I'm going to take those home actually, so I can keep a closer eye on them. And then potted the other 2 chrysanths up there so they can join the buddies in here. Quickly just show you what other things I've done. With the Loganberry, you can see it's carrying a lot of flowers now. Anyway, the new canes, how I manage mine is, I do that, I sort of get down and check out the new canes, and then I sort of tie them loosely, just loosely together, and then you'll have some that's coming this way and some that's going that way, and I've just put a little bit of a weight on them, basically just to keep them out of the way. See, I've done the same that side. So that's what I do, and they'll still grow, even there's a tile on there, they'll still carry on growing down there, but it's just to really keep them out of the way, because once the Loganberry's sort of set, it's starting to set fruit now, but that'll be netted up, because if I don't net it, the birds will just absolutely hammer them, they'll just strip them. So I've done that. Weeded the carrot bed. The sweet candle, the 2 rows I did in there, just starting to show. Nothing from the Autumn King 2 yet, but I have to be patient. I am a bit impatient sometimes when it comes to things. I put some coffee on the coffee grounds on the compost and some wood ash, and then watered it, and then give it a good stir with a pitchfork. Hopefully we'll get the heat going back up. It's at 45 degrees C at the moment, which isn't bad, but I'd like to get it back up to 60 if possible. So that's it for this morning. I feel like I've had a useful morning. Come back this afternoon, maybe mow the grass over in the orchard again. I planted the chrysanths out the other night, so I've got those stakes to put in. So yeah, I'll leave it there for now. See you later. Okay, so after dinner, came back and I've got the mild steel hoops in to support the chrysanthemums. Put them in now and then they don't damage the roots. Also tried out a little irrigation pipe here. I've had this for a number of years actually. I used to use it for the, it's one of those sort of, it just weeps out slowly. Used to use it for my potatoes, but I thought I'd put it along this row of apple trees because they're pretty dry. Anyway, you see that there? I put some elephant tape around, the bloody mice have been chewing it. And where there's a join there, where are we? Yeah, where it joins there, I think the O-rings are a bit worn, so I need to replace them because water's gushing out of there. But if I can get it half working alright, it's worth keeping there and then put it on of a night time and let it just weep away all night. That'll irrigate them. I'm just filling my tub up now. Going through a lot of water at the moment, it's really dry. What I forgot to show before I broke for dinner was the halo ring in the big greenhouse here. I've managed to get 3 done because I've run out of canes, so I'll have to get some more 6-foot canes this weekend. It's not a problem. These are actually like a metal cane, if you like. They're from Aldi, pretty good quality. And I just they were too big for the sort of fitting thing that came with the halos, so I just used a little cable tie to secure them. This is what comes with the rings, halo rings. So yeah, hopefully we'll give them a whirl anyway and see how we get on. But I'm really looking forward to seeing this greenhouse in I don't know, 6 or 7 weeks time. Everything should be, you know, just lush as anything, and hopefully we'll have lots of tomato fruits and cucumbers. So yeah, really looking forward to that. So speaking of cucumbers, here are the cucumber plants. They're not root bound or anything yet, so I reckon I'm alright for another week or 2 before they go out. The basil I sowed not that many days ago. It's all germinated. So actually, we really like basil, even though I was going to do, I think I saw this on Southport Davey, he'd planted a lot of basil in between his tomatoes, so that's what I intended this for, and I probably will. But to be honest, I think I'll sow another load and take it home because we love basil. And Ken from Ken and Caroles Somerset allotment, he was discussing about cane pruning on one of my videos. I mentioned about this grape variety Flame it is, that it's got some grapes on but not a lot for the space that it's occupying, and he was saying that sounds to him like it's a variety that needs to be cane pruned as opposed to spur pruned. So I'm still in 2 minds, but he advises to try and let 2 or 3 canes grow throughout this year and then sort of just tie them to one side and then see if they fruit better next year. So I might do that. I'm still in 2 minds, Ken, if you're watching, about it, but I could use that one there for example and just let that grow out. So thanks for the advice anyway, Ken, that's much appreciated. But there are some bunches on, but I would prefer more. Now in comparison, this little vine here is of a group that was sent to me by Patrick Meehan. Now I don't know whether this is Concord or Gamay, that's right, Gamay grape. But I mean, if you just take this little shoot here for example, where are we? So coming, right, you've got a bunch there, a bunch there, and a bunch. There's 3 bunches just on that one side shoot. And again on this side shoot here, bunch there, bunch there. So I think this would definitely be a spur pruner if I sort of align myself to Ken's way of thinking, Ken from Ken and Caroles Somerset allotment. I would say then that this would be a spur pruner. So I'll see. I'm not expecting it to do wonders because we're so far north. I can't imagine that this would do much good, to be honest with you, but see how it goes.